going on, guys? I'm Venom, and yes, we are a month and a half late, but this is the review for The Amazing Spider-Man 2. I'm Venom, and your
name is pending.
Name is pending.
Yes.
Okay, name is pending. You like The Amazing Spider-Man 2, but
it has so much potential for me, and compared to the first one, it dropped the ball. It was funny, it was humorous. The thing I did not like was the romantic relationship between Gwen Stacy and Peter Parker. They phoned it in too much just because she was just so people could have enough effect on her before she died.
I like The Amazing Spider-Man 2, but I feel as if there wasn't a lot of action. There wasn't a lot of Spider-Man, you know? The big thing about The Amazing Spider-Man 2 is nothing really happened in the movie. That's why this movie would have been the perfect one to start off the franchise, because Gwen dying is the only thing that is going to have an immediate effect on the next one, and Harry Osborn becoming the Goblin. Besides that, nothing meant anything.
Like the last movie, I loved the effects, the CGI, the swinging. I like the more humor that was in this one compared to the first one. I love the effects. But yeah, it's just compared to the first one, they should have put the second one first.
This movie, the only thing that it carries from the first one is the fact that Dennis Leary, Captain Stacy, died. Like the lizard effect on the world is,
everybody forgot it.
It's like, and they drop it. That's the reason why they threw away all the cross-species genetics stuff. But it's like, there is absolutely no reason for the lizard. He's name dropped once. They say they're mad. Harry Osborn says everyone's pissed off because Dr. Connors tried to turn everyone into lizards, and I feel like he was mocking it. Like, that was so stupid. The only thing that the first one really did was introduce Peter and Gwen being together, and
the relationship crushed.
Yeah, and Captain Stacy dying. Like, there was we didn't need the first one, because everyone already knows that Peter gets bit by a spider. The first one could have been the freaking credits to this second one. Like, it could have been, I'm serious, it could have been like the credits, like him sneaking into Oscorp, him getting bit by the spider, him meeting Gwen Stacy, then becoming close.
I see what you mean.
And then just freaking George Stacy dying because of Peter.
So your biggest pet peeve with the movie is that they didn't connect the dots with the two movies.
That's the nitpick for me, because I like the second one a lot more than the first one.
Oh, you do?
Yes. I like the second one a lot more than the first one. My thing is not the fact that the second one is connected to the first one, it's the fact that the first one is not significant. I feel as if the first one is like, it means nothing, and that's not the second one's fault. It's just, I guess it is the second one's fault, but I don't consider that being a problem with the second one. I consider that being a problem with the franchise. That's my thing. It's like they just made that movie. Really, they only made the movie to secure the rights to Spider-Man, but it's like I really see they only made the movie to secure the rights for Spider-Man, because the only thing that meant anything was Dennis Leary dying and Peter getting bit by the spider and meeting Gwen Stacy. And the promise at the end.
What happened to Flash Gordon?
Oh, what?
Flash! Savior of the universe! Flash! He'll save every one of us!
Not
Flash Thompson.
Flash Thompson.
He's irrelevant.
He wasn't even in the movie.
He wasn't. No, he's irrelevant. He was irrelevant. That's why people think he should be Venom. Something that I liked about the movie, though, I liked the fact that when we saw Spider-Man, he was Spider-Man. He was joking. He was cool. He was strong. He was like he was sweet. He was like Spider-Man. You know, he was really cool when he was there. I like Electro, how he looked, Electro becoming Electro and stuff like that. The one thing, now I like Harry Osborn's motivation to get Spider-Man's blood. Like, he's like, I'm dying, okay? I need Spider-Man's blood. And then it was the thing that he said to Spider-Man, me and my friend said it when we were sitting next to each other. he was like, why can't you give me your blood? I'm dying. You giving me your blood is not going to make me die more. Like, I was like, yeah. Something that was a bit strange. And this could play into the future movies. Norman Osborn is 60 years old. He's old, right? He says to Harry, now this is a plot hole, or this could go into the later movies. He says to Harry, do you feel it yet? The jitter. He says to Harry that the disease is hereditary. So if it's hereditary, that would mean that it either started with it. Norman Osborn had it from birth, right? Norman Osborn is 60 years old. Why is Harry Osborn worrying about him dying when he's 17, 18, 19?
I get it. Cause he had a cause so you're saying is he could have asked him, but he couldn't. He should have been so hard pressed when he said no, because he still had time to live.
Yeah, it shouldn't have been a big concern for Harry because he's 19 years old. His father's 60 and had it. I know why though. I know why. Stay tuned to another video. I'm gonna have a video. Oh, it's gonna be a video. I know. I'll tell you after we're filming this, cause yeah, stay tuned. I know why Harry Osborn had to worry about it. It's hereditary. I know why. That's a plot hole, but I think I understand that. Felicia was introduced. Felicia Hardy. Well, she didn't say her last name, but yes, Felicia Hardy. Felicia. She was introduced. Who else? A problem that I have with this movie again. The way Harry Osborn was introduced. We're introduced to Harry Osborn, and him and Peter already have this relationship. They already are friends. Now, us as the audience, we know who Harry Osborn is. He's the Green Goblin's son. But we don't know who that Harry Osborn is. And the way that he's set up, it's like the audience is supposed to know. Because like him and Peter are having these conversations and you can tell they're friends and everything, but it's like, I don't know this person. Like, I have no idea who this guy is. It almost felt like in the first movie, we saw Harry Osborn. Like, but we didn't. And that, I felt very disconnected with Harry Osborn in that way. What did you think of Norman Osborn?
A creepy old man with a goblin hand. I got nothing to say on him.
Nothing to say on him. Oh, I got a video about him too. Norman Osborn died.
So what happened with the head? Wasn't he supposed to be a little cryogenic head?
Yeah, they cut that out of the movie. Because I don't know where they were gonna go with that. That didn't make sense to me. What did you think about the Rhino?
Okay, one thing I was gonna say. Didn't they say they wasn't gonna use him?
Who?
The Rhino.
Who said that?
Didn't they say remember when?
Yeah, any villains in the video game. Yeah, I made a video about that too, and somebody was making fun of me because I was wrong. But they did say that. Yeah, they said that.
Maybe they meant that exact Rhino.
Yeah, exact Rhino. Yeah. But what did you think of him in the movie?
I kind of had the same pet peeve with it as you did. Like they should have went more with the Ultimate Spider-Man type of Rhino than
you talking about the look of it?
Yeah. Than the more robot kind of like.
Well, Ultimate, it was a robot.
I mean, but the robot.
It looked like a Rhino
suit. It looked more like a Rhino robotic suit.
Yeah.
A Rhino tank, more like.
That thing doesn't even look like a Rhino. Like, I'm sorry, it does not look like a Rhino.
It was on all fours.
But it was on it resembled a Rhino, but it didn't look like a Rhino. I hope they change that, because that thing is hideous. That Rhino suit is ugly. I'm talking about ugly. Like, come on now. I'm sorry. Like, that thing is ugly, man. You got the Ultimate Rhino in the comics. You see how that thing look? That thing look like it's gonna mess you up. It's all spiky and stuff. You got that ugly thing. No. Why would you do that? Come on, costume designers.
And then the Ultimate Spider-Man, the Rhino suit looks fast.
Yes.
And this one
looks fierce too.
And in the Amazing Spider-Man, it looks all slow and clunky.
Dude, it looks slow. It looks slow. It looks like
you could run away from it without having any troubles.
Bro, it looks like you shoot it with a missile or shoot it and it will blow up.
Or just cut some wires. Some people said that he was too cartoony. Or loony.
What did you think?
I guess he was kind of trying to oversell it a little bit.
For me, we didn't even see that much of him. Yeah. Like, that's how I'm like, these people saying he's horrible. We didn't even see that much of him. We don't even know who he is. We didn't even see a lot of him. So I don't have a problem.
They didn't really set him up if he's going to be a part of the Sinister Six. They should have gave him.
Yeah, they should have. That's one of the things about the movie. It's like they're setting things up, but they're setting it up. They're setting it up without saying, yeah, we're setting it up. Like and that's not a bad thing, but it's not a good thing. Like if you're gonna set some stuff up, then set it up. Like straight up set it up.
They didn't give us no information about Rhino. All they gave us was a suit. This is the guy. This is how it goes.
Well, but for me, I don't really have a problem with that. It's just more like if you're gonna set it up, set it up. Like set it up. I mean, there should have been something like a connection. We know that suit was at Oscorp, right? We saw that, but there should be more of a connection in terms of that. Honestly, in my opinion, they shouldn't even have that scene in the movie.
Which one?
The Rhino suit. They should not have had that in my version. I didn't do that. You want to see my version? Description, check it out. 4 hours long, watching in increments. A thing that was very, what's the word? Weird. Was Harry Osborn, when he became the Goblin, the way that he looked.
It was more like an elf.
No, it's more, he does not look like the Green Goblin. And I think, I'm telling you, I'm making this big video, bro, but he does not look, and it's for a reason, I believe, but he does not look like the Green Goblin. You know, they didn't even call him the Green Goblin. In the credits, it said Green Goblin, but
Did they even call him a Goblin?
They didn't even call him a Goblin. Honestly, I was surprised Spider-Man didn't make a joke about him, because he looked like a homeless person. Like, he looked like he hadn't showered in months. His teeth, he looked like a meth head or something. His teeth was all messed up. Like,
oh god,
like that dude.
Maybe because the reason he didn't say anything because he felt sorry. He was like, oh my god, my friend.
And then he had his girlfriend.
And oh god, he got addicted to meth. We was gonna beat this. We was gonna beat this.
Come on, man. Why you gotta do this, man? We supposed to be best friends, man. I was gonna give you my
Say no to drugs.
Say no to drugs. What would your daddy do?
Going back to rehab.
He going back to rehab.
I'm kicking your butt and I'm taking you to rehab.
Your daddy wouldn't want this. Come on. But yeah, I'm like, but for me, it's like he didn't look like the Green Goblin. He didn't look like a goblin. He looked like a sick person on a glider. But yeah, I just really didn't like his design. Like the way that he looked horrible. Like he didn't even look scary. I mean, he looked scary, but it wasn't like the Goblin scary. Like, you know, the Joker in The Dark Knight. Mm-hmm. I don't want to be in the same room with that dude. That smile, then we do that. Like that, I'm like, nah. That, I don't want to be in the same room with Dane DeHaan's Green Goblin either. But it's not because I think he's gonna kill me. It's because I think he's gonna try to rob me or like try to say, you got some crack?
Yeah. Gonna rob you for some drug money.
I need a fix. Wait. He's like, I need to get on the bus. You got $20? What kind of bus costs $20?
The bus, I gotta take time.
Crack express. Where was the purples at? You know, Green Goblin was green and purple. I hope that.
And actually, in every comic book series, yeah,
in the next movie, dude, I already got this franchise figured out. I predicted a year ago stuff that was gonna happen, and I was right. I'm about to make videos talking about. I'm about to expose this franchise again. Like, man, green and purple. Watch the Green Goblin video. Watch the Green Goblin video. You're gonna be freaking out. But anyway, Dane DeHaan, him as the Green, he did what he was supposed to do. That was his purpose, to come in, do that.
Mess some stuff up, kill Gwen.
And then go, right? He went to Ravencroft at the end. And he was talking to Mr. Fears. Gustavo, is it Gustavo Fears? I forgot his name. Gustavo Fears, something like that. The gentleman, the gentleman. We saw him vaguely at the end. He was like, I'm putting together. Harry said, I want to put together a team, and he was like, how many people? And he was like, it's just some small, some manageable. And then, wait, before that though, what did Harry say? Gustavo said, you're looking better. Harry said, it comes and goes. Just watch my Green Goblin video. Watch my Green Goblin video. I liked how they have things in place. They have things there. Like the Daily Bugle, Peter is working at the Daily Bugle,
Well,
emailing J. Jonah Jameson and stuff like that. That was neat. I still
I think we should have got the visual James.
yeah, they said the next movie we're definitely gonna get that along with Eddie Brock and the symbiote. Gwen's dead, symbiote, come on. Sinister Six, black suited Spider-Man, perfect sense. I think that they did set some stuff up, right? But sometimes when you set things, it has to be stronger execution with setting things up. This movie, like I said, nothing really happened.
Except no, I think what's his name? Harry Osborn was a drug addict.
Well, I mean, that's
Spider-Man blood was crack. Spider-Man blood
honestly,
was crack.
they should have did Harry Osborn was a drug addict like in the comics.
Yep.
But Electro was there to be
The main villain.
the bait. Like Harry Osborn used Electro, and it's like, and honestly, Electro, he was the main villain, but he was the same thing in mind. He's just a henchman. He's just a henchman, right? He's just being duped. Like he's being duped, and that's happened in mine. But like, when you rip the movie down to its bare bones, nothing really happened. Like, Gwen died, Electro died.
Electro died?
I said that. He died.
I had to re-go through the movie.
Harry Osborn became the Green... Norman died. Harry became the Green Goblin and killed Gwen. Electro died. And Peter quit. And he became Spider-Man at the end.
Yeah. Oh wait, we forgot about the most important thing that they put into the movie. Aunt May has a job. That's an important movie plot. She has a job.
Yeah.
Nobody has to worry about that.
No.
She's paying the bills.
Paying the bills. Peter doesn't need to work at the Daily Bugle. Superheroes, they wear a mask to conceal their secret identity.
Yes.
So why on earth is Spider-Man blatantly Peter Parker, I'm Spider-Man! Basically he's screaming, I'm Spider-Man. This dude, first off, he's web swinging to his graduation as Spider-Man.
Yes.
Wait a minute. And clearly they can see him because Stan Lee saw him.
Like, I know
Looks
that guy.
over, he sees Spider-Man with the cap and gown walk out, and he turns around and takes the mask. Oh, Peter Parker. That's the first thing. Second thing, this dude is web swinging without his costume, and he runs into Gwen on the street in New York City. Web swings down without his costume to talk to Gwen.
And stalks her.
Well, that's not a problem. But
I think it's kind of creepy.
I'm just talking about in terms of his secret identity.
And he picks her up and swings her over to a building. And drops her off.
Yep.
And she says his name.
Oh my God. First off, we see this whole bunch of people. I mean, it's a whole bunch of people.
It's New York.
And like you said, he web swings, picks her up, takes her up to that bridge. As Spider-Man, she's Gwen Stacy.
And wrote her name.
Wrote her name.
I think he said, I love you, Gwen, or something like that.
Next thing. It's, first off, New York, every time the power goes out, run for your lives. Like, the power was going out, and there was sparks flying. People are screaming and running for their lives. I'm like, okay, there's an electric guy on the loose, right? Why are they running and screaming? Like, there's absolutely no... Everybody, let's relax, go.
Just the power out, go home.
Go home.
Light a few candles,
you're good. You're good. Don't you scream and run. Like, we were
that caused more of a scene and trouble than just staying home.
Oh, the power! Like,
this is what they should think when the power goes out. Power goes out. Oh, I don't got school. I don't got
No. But wait.
I can just stay home. Yay.
Wait. So he web swings. Him and her. He's wearing a Spider-Man costume. People are clearly nobody even there. Spider-Man. Everybody's running. No!
Yeah, I'm pretty sure people was like, Spider-Man, help!
Right. Wait. Spider-Man is standing right there. She goes to the police I'm Captain George Stacy's daughter. And he's Spider-Man right there. And she first off charges his web shooters right in front of everybody. Gwen Stacy charged Spider-Man's web shooters. And then next yells his name. Peter! Now it was funny. It was funny.
That was the
But
funny.
what in the world?
That's the horriblest secret identity ever.
This dude, anybody
No.
could know who this guy was if you just follow them. Just follow Gwen. You're gonna find out exactly who Spider-Man is. Cause like, I don't understand. I really don't get it. Like, how can you be that careless? He does not care. I'm Spider-Man! Yeah! Like, he does not give a care. He doesn't give a damn.
Actually, it was not that hard for Harry to figure out who Spider-Man was.
Wait, now I did like that though. I like that's the first time in the movie. This dude straight up was like, he looked at Gwen and looked at her. He was like, Peter. I was like, no. When he did that though, I was like, you know, in movies, like, who are you, Spider-Man? What are you doing here, Gwen? Where's Peter? Like, and he just straight up was like, I ain't stupid. Like, wait,
Take that, Superman!
Wait. He was like, no, that meth. He was like, that meth got me seeing through. He was like, he got me thinking. Like, Peter. He was like, you think you can hide? Not with these meth eyes.
Wait a second. Gwen Stacy goes to Peter Parker. Spider-Man just wrote, I love you, Gwen. It's Peter Parker.
Wait a minute, and better yet, just Google searches, right? This is what anybody could do. Find out, oh, wait a minute, I love you, Gwen. Spider-Man gets her. Okay. Then wait a minute. Gwen Stacy, Gwen Stacy, that's Captain George Stacy's daughter. Okay. Wait a minute, how did he die? Oh, he was killed by the lizard. How did we first find out about the lizard? Some person named Peter Parker told everyone about the lizard. There was a fight. The lizard went to the school and started destroying things. The only student that we couldn't find after everything was destroyed was Peter Parker.
That's the easiest secret identity. That's easier than Clark Kent. No, I think Clark Kent is easy.
Well, yeah, Clark Kent. I don't know. People just straight up blind in that universe. I don't know. I like Aunt May. First off, Aunt May, her. I love Sally Field when she's like, she won an Oscar, bro. Do you see how she be acting? She straight up is like full at it, bro. I'm like, the whole time I'm sitting there like, you tell him, Aunt May. Like, you tell him. She was like, you keep talking about your parents. I'm the one that fed you, boy. Like, dude, give me some respect. And I'm like,
give me some credit. I'm trying.
You tell him, and then she's so human. Like, the way Aunt May was written was just so human, and I felt for her and I loved her. I was like, yes, Aunt May, I love you. She was so real. I loved her. And then like, I just think about how at the end, when that conversation, she was like, we all everybody has secrets, and we all hide them, even from those that we love. And then she gives Peter this look, like, I know you, Spider-Man. Like I ain't stupid. Like she already knows. We know that, and I like that too.
He's a horrible liar.
Yeah, oh my god. The first movie, he was an outcast, wasn't he? He was an outcast for no reason though. We don't know why. He was an outcast. Why is it that all of a sudden, in this movie, when he walks up on stage, he just swings Gwen over and kisses her? Like that. He's supposed to be an outcast for no reason. He's supposed to be an outcast. Why on earth is he doing that? And the people in my comment section were defending this to the light of day. They were like, wait, it shows his growth from the first movie. So growth is steady. It's a steady incline, right? But there's a difference between when we see growth or just straight up a spike, okay? There's a difference. So in closing, we both liked the movie. I liked it more than my friend did, but It was, there was some things that was good about it, some things that were bad about it. We both liked it, but it had some problems.
Shout out to Aunt May and her job.
That job was very important, bro.
Yeah.
And them airplane people, you know, SpiderMan
Doing their work.
Doing that work, bro.
Yeah.
Doing that work. Where Debut at? Where Symbiote at? Where Eddie Brock at? I don't know.
J. Jonah Jameson.
Where J. Jonah Jameson at,
There
bro?
ain't no Spider-Man without J. Jonah Jameson.
Why Spider-Man's telling everybody I'm Spider-Man? Why Harry Osborn and Aunt May the only people that can really recognize, boy? I ain't stupid.
Why is the Great Goblin a meth head?
Bro. He looked like that woman off the Orange is the New Black. In closing, though, we did like the movie. It was some problems with it, but you know, all movies have their problems. I liked it more than he did. He, you know, felt a little bit low about it. Whatever, though. Still liked it. Let me know what you guys think about it. Do you really agree with us? Are you like, yeah, you know what? I agree with you guys. Or are you like, nah, I disagree. The movie was complete trash. Or the movie was excellent. What are you guys talking about? Let me know what you guys think about it in the comment section below. As always, thank you guys for watching. I'm Vince Meehan. And every Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I have a show on UrbanationRadio.com in which I talk about all of my comic book stuff, the entertainment stuff, the movies, the video games, technology, all of that jazz. Every Saturday at 2 p.m. on UrbanationRadio.com. Make sure you check it out. Make sure you subscribe to my channel here on YouTube. And I love you all. My social network stuff is down there where you can keep in touch with me. Peace. Have a great one, guys. Love you all. Peace. Stay tuned for that Green Goblin video. Peace. You saw that E3 2012 demonstration. Looked beautiful. We just want to see what it looked like on our systems now.
Yeah, I got excited while she was leaning over.
The gameplay isn't really the big thing. It's more about your decisions. It's more about you helping propel the story, you asking the questions, you finding the right things, you doing stuff like that, and it guides you, it pushes you along. But it's just like the story, I feel like
Venom 2 million.